What is good with y'all fellas? So I was actually going through the comments of one of my most recent videos about how to make early 2000 type beats in a style of Dark Thoughts by Lil Tecca. Once I stumbled across this comment right here, which, bro, come on, man. How dare you? Anyways, bro, I get what you're saying. So in today's video, man, I'm gonna show you how to make a melody in that particular style, Dark Thoughts, early 2000 type beat for Lil Tecca. But it's gonna be a completely different melody. So I'm sure that y'all guys are gonna be able to pick up, you know, some different insights on how to make this style of melodies. So if you're ready, let's get into it. Yeah, so I'm first gonna break down the melody and then I'm gonna show y'all how to make the drums. So for the melody, we've actually set the tempo at 97 BPM, which is still good for this style of melodies. Bear in mind that the early 2000 melodies range between 88 BPM all the way up to 105, 107 BPM. So 97 BPM is still cool. So as first element, I've actually used the ample guitar Martin with the default preset, which sounds so fire, bro. So clean, man. Very simple. And by the way, for the scale of the melody, we're actually on C minor. And as you can see here, I started with a simple chord progression from C, D sharp, and G. And this is the way it sounds. Very simple. And then as you can see here, we got two more shots of that same chord progression. From here, the chord progression goes over here. You know what I'm saying? But overall, this is the way the chord progression sounds. As you can see, bro, it's very simple. We just have two chords that have been played around a little bit on the positioning on the piano roll, but pretty much it's very simple. All right, one thing I'd like you to pay attention here is the attack of the notes, because if you do this kind of thing in the piano roll, you're gonna be able to give a kind of human feeling to the melody, and especially works good on guitars, pianos, or harpsichord. And I really suggest you using this trick right here every now and then when making early 2000 melodies, because it sounds so fire. Now, as next element, we got an acoustic guitar, which is this one right here, the 12 strings guitar 1, which comes from Xenology, by the way. And as you can see here, these are the three chord progressions that we have on the piano roll of this acoustic guitar. As you can see, they kind of are there to respond to the first guitar that we have from the ample guitar. And if you listen once again, you're gonna be able to understand what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying, bro? Yeah. As you can tell, as soon as you hear a shot of the first guitar, you get the shot of these ones, and it really sounds good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Now at this point, we pretty much have the foundation of the melody, so I added an electric guitar in this case, and I used the jazz guitar hole, bro. I only use the Synology to make these kind of melodies, man. You can also use Trident, which is goated too, but just for the sake of, like, Synology literally has everything that you need, so, you know. Anyways, this guitar here, I've actually used it more as a lead sound, and you're gonna be able to tell by the way the notes are playing. And at the end of the day, with the early 2000 melodies, all you need to have is a very simple and catchy, repetitive melody. For example, this one right here. Now, another thing that I want you to pay attention is this trick right here. As you can see here, we have these two notes stacked with each other. The actual note that I wanted to play is this one right here. But when you do this trick of putting like a note before the actual one, it kind of gives this human kind of mistake, error feeling that makes the melody sounds a lot more real, you feel me? You don't always want to have a melody that sounds too made out of a VST, you feel me? So if you implement these kind of tricks to the normal average listener, he will not understand that it had been made out of a fucking PC or a laptop, you feel me? And I feel like it sounds a lot more human, you know? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, same. We got it here, and then we also got it over here. You know, every now and then, just to kind of spice it up a little bit. Now, as you can see here, as next element, we got some staccato strings, which, bro, they cannot miss on early 2000 melodies, man. I can tell you, guarantee you, you cannot make a melody without these staccato strings, man. Like, they sound so nice on early 2000 stuff. And the way I used in this melody was to give more body to the melody, because we have these notes here, which are very low. As you can see here, we're in C3, and then we got all of these notes here. But then on the top, we also have these ones over here that are being layered on top, and then on the 8th bar we have this stuff right here, which you're gonna hear on early 2000 melodies like 8 times out of 10. You feel me? And going back to what I was saying about like giving more body to the melody, you see, they really give that more presence to the melody, otherwise it will feel too thin. And I'm gonna show you like difference of them being there and then being not there. It's very dry. As you can see, the melody sounded very thin, and now we're gonna put them back, and this is the way it sounds. Can you really see how they fit the melody, man? You feel me? Now, another important sound that you will sometimes find in early 2000 melodies, other times not, but in the Dark Thoughts melody, it was there, and it was there very nicely. It's a lead sound. I'm actually gonna use the same one that I used for the other tutorial because it just sounds so fire, but of course it's a completely different melody. But anyways, bro, it is this one right here, which is a synth lead, and this is literally the piano roll of it. Very simple, man. And once again, bro, we got that trick that I showed you before, just before putting the note that you actually want to be played, and bro, it just gives a very different and human kind of vibe. And on top of that, bro, if you've ever used the synthesizer, it kind of gives that kind of feeling, as you can see, man. And then we got the same thing with a slight variation. You know what I'm saying? So these are pretty much the core elements of the melody. But of course, bro, because we are playing the first league, you know what I'm saying, the first division, we are pro levels player, you feel me? I actually wanted to add some ear candies to make the melody sound more complete. For example, we have an electric guitar which sounds like this. And I think I've also showed you the trick on the other video, like you want to put the style guitar like in the background just to kind of support and give more kind of texture to the melody, you feel me? And this is the way it sounds. You know what I'm saying? You can really tell yourself that it gives that extra thing to the melody, you feel me? Now, another element that we're adding as ear candy is these ensemble strings right here. You know what I'm saying? These tricks right here, man, these are only for the pros, man. Like if you really want to stand out and make your melody sound professional, this is the shit that you want to do, you feel me? Now, as you can see here on the 8th bar, we have another set of strings, which are these ones right here, which are called strings, simple as, which sounds so clean, man. I keep telling y'all, man, I only provide sauce from this channel, bro. Make sure you subscribe, you feel me? I'm also gonna reveal to y'all the piano roll of it. I wouldn't say complex chord progression, but it is just a simple stacking of notes that just sound good with each other. As you can see here, we have these ones here, and then we have these other ones over here as well, which are literally this note here, pitched up 12 semitones, and they're here pitched down like, what is it, 24 semitones, simple as. And then you wanna have kind of a similar thing over here. Now, last but not least, another sound that I like to put oftentimes in these melodies is these chimes right here, which come from my drum kit Tycoon, link down below in the description. That really suit the melody good, bro. Like, just listen. You see, really in the background, man, but they really go crazy, man. You feel me? Now, another thing that we got is these effects right here, which is an horn. Once again, still from my drum kit, link down below. And I've actually put it at the beginning of the 9th bar. It's really in the background, but it helps sustain the melody, you feel me? Listen. You see? And then as very last element, just to give a little bit of more texture to the melody, there's this perk loop here. Anyways, bro, this is literally the melody, man. I'm gonna let you listen to the full thing, then we're gonna jump straight into the drums, man. Alright, for the drums, man, I think we're gonna bring the tempo up to 100 BPM, you know, just to speed it up a little bit. Also because the Dark Thoughts beat is actually at 102 BPM. And as you already know, we're gonna get into the best R&B early 2000 drum kit in the fucking game, man. Tycoon, bro. By far the best drum kit for early 2000 R&B type beats, bro. If you want to check it out, link down below in the description, bro. You're gonna be able to get all of the drums that I use for my early 2000 type beats, 50 Cent type beats, Eminem type beats, Timbaland type beats. Also for making beats and some of the most recent artists, R&B, such as Chico Ross, Flows, Trance, all of them ones, link down below in the description. And the good thing about this kit is that on top of the multiple 400 plus sounds that you get, bro, Just saying. But you also get the mixer presets for the 808s, the claps, the snares, like the master channel as well, so that you make sure that the mixing of the beats is already on point. And on top of that, man, the drums are already sounding cool, so you don't even need to mix them. You feel me? Anyways, bro, we're gonna put the master channel preset on the master channel, and then we're gonna put the melodies preset on the melodies channel. And I really feel like using a clap. Yeah, this one's hard, man. I'm gonna use this one. Yeah. Fire, bro. And also here by the end, we're gonna give it this kind of nice spice up. We're not gonna duplicate this whole thing. Now, another sound that I often like to use when making this style of beats is a shaker. I'm gonna go with this one. And you know what, man? Because I'm lazy in our cap, bro, but I wanna see if I actually can use one of the midis from the kit. Yeah, man, this bounce is fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I actually like the first 2 bars here, so what I'm gonna do is to get rid of everything from here, and then we're gonna duplicate all of this, and we're good to go. Let's see if we actually need some sort of variation over here, but I think we're gonna be fine. Yeah. It's clean, man. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, bro, if you pay attention to the velocity of the notes, we also have a little bit of variation so that we don't make the notes sounding the exact same, so that we give it once again that human feeling that I was telling you about. Now, one thing I'm gonna do is to put the claps and snare preset on the clap. I'm also gonna put the hi-hat and shaker preset on the shaker. You see how it sounds a lot better. Yeah. Now, man, let's jump straight into the kick. This is one of my favorites, and as you can see here, I placed the first note on the kick, not on the C classic, you know, classic root note, but I placed it like a couple of semitones below, just because when you do that, it kind of gives more body to the kick. Yeah, I actually like this bounce, bro, you know? And one thing that I'm gonna show y'all. So, bro, I'm about to spill out this sauce for free, man. Like, trust me, there's no YouTube channel that's gonna show you what I'm about to show y'all, bro. So, if you put a note, like, over here, okay? Maybe instead of there, maybe here, okay? And then you wanna lower down the velocity just over there. Just listen, bro. Listen. This trick right here makes your beats sound like so expensive, man. On some expensive shit, you feel me? Now, this bounce, man, fire, bro. For real, for real. Yeah. Yeah, come on, man. I'm also gonna lower it down a little bit more. Yeah. Ah, fire, bro. Damn. Alright, man, before putting it away, I want to put some perks, some effects, just to really have a solid foundation. And I'm gonna go with this one. Fire, bro. But let's just duplicate it like this. Come on. Ooh, call, bro. Straight on, man. Yeah. Another one that I'm gonna put is this one. Yeah, fire, bro. And let's also put the scratch. Sounds crazy. So fire, man. Alright, man, let's put the 808. So we're gonna go with this one. Crazy. It's very, very simple, man. As you can see, we're literally following the bass line of the melody, so we don't need to do anything crazy. And this note here, we're actually gonna pitch it out to 12 semitones. I think we want to put another kick over here. Yeah. Come on, man. As you can see, it's all about the bounce, man. We're literally doing nothing too crazy. Now, last but not least, bro, because I want to give more, you know, kind of more bounce to the beat. Furthermore, I'm gonna use one of the perk loops from here. Yeah, this one crazy. Yeah, let me try it. Ooh. Yeah, man. Hey. Crazy. Love this one. Crazy, bro. This is the beat, man. I'm gonna keep it like this. As you can see, bro, very simple shit. All you need to have bounce, a good melody, very catchy, good drums, man, high quality drums, bro. So link down below in the description for those. And pretty much it, man. Like, you don't need to do anything insane, you feel me? My boy, my girl. Hey, man, we might have some ladies in the audience too, man. What you trying to say? Anyways, bro, if you want to get the same exact drums that I used for today's video, you already know, link down below in the description for Tycoon, man, best drunkie in the game for early 2000 type beats. Anyways, I'm gonna let you listen to the full thing. Don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram at Stepuz, and bro, I'm gonna see you on the next time. Ciao.